So in the last video on function, I have just given the definition of a function. What is a function? And I told you something about domain, codomain and range of function. So basically I have here written down about the domain, codomain and range. Okay, if we have a function f from a to b, then the first set, that is set A, is said to be the domain of function f, first set. Second set B is said to be the codomain of function f, and this set of all the images of element of set A under f is called the range of f. This thing I have already defined in the previous video. कि suppose we have two sets A and B. सेट को हमेशा कैपिटल में ही नेम करना है. Let's say this set A contains three elements A1, B1, C1. Set B contains four elements B1, B2, B3 and B4. F, as you know, is some kind of rule which associates each element of set A to a unique element of set B. Let's say A1 is mapped to B1. फंक्शन को मैपिंग भी कहते हैं. B1 is mapped to B2 and C1 is mapped to B3. Instead of taking B1, C1, it is better to write A2, A3. So write it A2, A3. A1, A2, A3, and this is B1, B2, B3. Now F, when F applies on A1, it becomes what? B1. Means image of A1 is B1. F applies on A2, means image of A2 is what? B2. Similarly, image of A3 is what? B3. So as I have defined, what is the domain here? First set A means it will comprise of A1, A2 and A3, all the elements of set A. क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्या है कि हर एक एलिमेंट का यूनिक इमेज होना ही होना है, इसमें कोई भी एलिमेंट लेफ्ट आउट नहीं होगा, देन इट विल नॉट बी अ फंक्शन. व्हाट अबाउट कोडोमेन? ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ सेट बी. So B1, B2, B3 and B4. Now what about range set? Range में सिर्फ उन्हीं एलिमेंट्स को लेंगे जो किसी एलिमेंट का इमेज होगा. Likewise, B1 is the image of A1, B2 is the image of A2 and B3 is the image of A3. B4 किसी का इमेज नहीं है, and therefore we will not include B4 in the range set. So range is what? B1, B2, B3. Now look, here I have written a point. Range is always a subset of the codomain. What does this mean? रेंज जो होगा, रेंज इन दिस केस दिस इज द रेंज सेट एक्सेप्ट B4. This range set will always be a subset of the codomain set. At most it can become equal, but range set cannot be greater. It simply means रेंज सेट में कोडोमेन सेट से ज़्यादा एलिमेंट्स नहीं हो सकता. रेंज सेट एट मोस्ट उसमें इक्वल एलिमेंट्स हो सकते हैं या तो उससे लेसर एलिमेंट्स होंगे. रेंज इज ऑलवेज अ सबसेट ऑफ द कोडोमेन सेट. So now I move on. I think you have understood up to this. Now suppose if we have two sets and number of element in set A, let's say it is P, n stands for number of element in set A. If Na equals to P and number of element in B is Q, and f is a function from A to B. I have already defined what is a function. Now we want to know how many different types of functions we can make from these values. Total number of functions क्या होगा? From set A to set B. Can you guess? Look, in set A, we have P elements like A1, A2, A3, AP. Set A contains P elements, whereas set B contains Q elements B1, B2, B3, BQ, and there is some rule F which associates each element of set A to a unique element of set B. We want to know what is the total number of functions that can be made from this set to this set. Now look, the answer is Q raised to the power P. What does this mean? If you take any element of this set, it can have any image out of these Q elements. Means कि first element A1 can take any of these values. For A1 we have Q options. Likewise for A2 we have Q options. Similarly for even pth element we have Q options. So just by using the rule of permutation, for these P elements we will have Q into Q into Q into Q P times, and therefore in totality we will have Q raised to the power P number of functions. Now let us understand it by a simple example, a short example. एक छोटा एग्जाम्पल से इसको समझते हैं. Set A, suppose we have 1, 2, 3 member. In set B we have, let's say, A, B and C, 3 member. There is some rule F which associates each element of A to B. Now what are the possibilities? According to this, how many different types of functions we can make? The simple answer is number of element in set A is 3, number of element in set B is 3. So what will be the total number of function? It will be 3. Q is 3. 3 raised to the power 3. 27. Now look how. 1 can take A, B as well as 3. So for 1 we have 3 options. Again for 2 we have 3 options. And for 3 also we have 3 options. So by the fundamental rule of multiplication, which you have did in the class 11th while doing permutation and combination, we can say for these 3 elements we will have 3 into 3 into 3 possibilities, that is 27. So in this way we got this result. अब इसमें से कोई एक बनाना हो, कोई एक टाइप फंक्शन, एक एग्जांपल देना हो कि लेट्स से 1 को अगर हम मैप कर दें ए पे, मीन्स कि 1 का इमेज क्या है ए, 2 का बी और 3 का सी. तो आउट ऑफ दीज 27 हमने एक को यहाँ बनाया, पर इसको हम इंटरचेंज भी कर सकते हैं. लेट्स से समवन एल्स F1 ए पे ही है, बट F2 का इमेज सी कर दिया और F3 का बी कर दिया. स्टिल इट इज ए फंक्शन. वी कैन हैव अदर पॉसिबिलिटीज. F1 को सी कर दिया, F2 को बी कर दिया और F3 को ए कर दिया. ये एक और आ गया ऑप्शन. सो इन दिस वे हाउ मेनी different type of function can be made from these three? 27. It cannot exceed 27. So now you have understood कि if a set A has p elements, domain set, I mean domain set has p elements, codomain set has q elements, then the total number of functions that you can make from set A to set B is q raised to the power p. Q is the number of element in codomain set, p is the number of element in the domain set. Now I am going to define what is now different type of functions. तो functions को कई अलग तरीके से डिवाइड किया जा सकता है. इसमें से एक तरीका है कि एनी फंक्शन, यू टेक एनी फंक्शन, इट विल बी आइदर 1 1 और मेनी 1. कोई फंक्शन अगर हम लें तो या तो ये 1 1 होगा या मेनी 1 होगा. 1 1 is also known as injective. 1 1 function, 1 to 1 function, injective function. एक कोई कहने के अनेक नाम है यहाँ पे, तो 1 1 और injective you can call it. Now we will understand what is 1 1 function. So let us write the definition. If a function f from a to b is said to be one one if this equal to this implies a1 equal to a2 for all, this is sign of for all a1 a2 belonging to set A. इसको मैं एग्जाम्पल से क्लियर कर दूंगा अभी। कि इफ़ fa1 इक्वल्स टू fa2, इफ दिस इम्प्लाइज दिस a1 इक्वल्स टू a2, इट मीन्स इट इज़ 1 1। इसको लिखने का एक और तरीका भी और, इफ a1 इज़ नॉट इक्वल टू a2 एंड दिस इम्प्लाइज fa1 इज ऑल्सो नॉट इक्वल टू fa2 for all a1 a2 belonging to a. So in these two ways we can define one function. Now for example, let us take some example. Suppose fx is 2x plus 7 for all x belonging to set of real numbers. By this I denote set of real numbers, capital R. तो हमें इसको दिखाना है कि is it 1 1 or not. We'll use this condition. So take any two real number. अब real number में तो there are infinite many real numbers, infinite many points are there. Out of these infinite many we will choose any two and name them x1 x2. और ये एज्यूम कर लेंगे लेट fx1 इक्वल्स टू fx2। हमने कोई दो रियल नंबर ले लिया यहाँ पे, fx1 इक्वल्स टू fx2। अब ये कहाँ से ले रहे हैं? ये ले रहे हैं को डोमेन सेट से, ये डोमेन से लेना है। fx1 ये कहाँ पे होगा? ये तो एक्चुअल में इमेज है, इमेज। तो इमेज टू इमेज को लिया, अगर इमेज की वैल्यू इक्वल है, नाउ वी नीड टू शो कि x1 और x2 भी इक्वल होगा। अप्लाई इट हियर, फ्रॉम हियर व्हाट वी गेट, पुट x1 हियर, वी आर गेटिंग 2x1 plus 7 equals to 2x2 plus 7. Now just 7 cancels out, 2 cancels out, and this implies x1 equals to x2. So you can very well see fx1 equals to fx2 gives us x1 equals to x2, and therefore f is 1 1. और वैसे भी देखें, अगर इसको ड्रॉ करें ग्राफ पेपर पे, y इक्वल टू 2x प्लस 7, तो इट विल गिव अस अ स्ट्रेट लाइन, एंड एनी स्ट्रेट लाइन इज अ 1 1 function. Now let us take some more example. अब यहाँ पे लग रहा होगा ऐसा होगा ही, पर ऐसा हमेशा नहीं होगा। लेट अस टेक अनदर एग्जाम्पल. सपोज fx is x square for all x belong to R. By R I mean set of real numbers. Again apply the same thing. We will take any two real number x1 x2 and suppose fx1 equals to fx2. From here what we get, x1 square equals to x2 square. Now bring it to the left hand side, factorize this. This implies what? x1 equals to x2 or x1 equals to minus x2. What does this mean? It simply means fx1 equals to x2 and fx1 look, so here we are getting two values, two different values. Suppose these are the points. Suppose it is 1, 2, 3 and this is -1. This is 1, 4, 9, 16. According to this, suppose you have only 4 elements. 1 square 1 की मैपिंग कहाँ होगी? 1 पे. -1 की भी कहाँ हो जाएगी? 1 पे. 2 की 4 पे, 3 की 9 पे. So when x takes either 1 or -1, fx1 is 1. So it is not 1 1, it is many 1, many to 1, many to 1. Likewise here we are getting x1 equals to x2 or x1 equals to -x2. But this should not be the case, because in the definition I have clearly told you x1 has to be equal to only x2, only single value. It cannot take two value. Therefore it is a kind of many one function. So any function is either 1 1 or many one. If it is not 1 1, it means it is many one function. It should be a function, of course. So this is example of many one function. अब इसको ग्राफ से समझते हैं. ग्राफ से कैसे, हाउ विल इट लुक लाइक. So we are going to draw a graph of this function. You can take 3-4 values, just plot it on the graph paper. Like this, you can take x, y, x. 0 पे क्या होगा? 0 होगा. 1 पे 1 होगा. -1 पे भी 1 होगा. 2 पे 4 होगा. -2 पे भी 4 होगा. Likewise, if we plot these numbers here, इस तरह का कर्व मिलेगा. Should be aware. You will get a curve like this. What happens is, suppose from origin you take 2 points, equidistant points, to the left and to the right. Equidistant. Suppose it is x1 and obviously it is positive number, so it will be -x1, it will be negative. But when we will put it here, x square of any number, negative or positive, it will give us a positive result. Means कि it will take the same value here. Y will remain same. So likewise you can say, see there are so many points. जब भी opposite point को लेंगे यहाँ पे, let's say it is x2 and it is -x2, but the value of y will remain same. तो graphically देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे, हर एक two different values, one is positive, one is negative, उसका एक single image we are getting. f of 1 भी 1 आएगा और f of -1 भी 1 पे जाएगा. f of 2 4 पे जाएगा और f of -2 भी 4 पे जाएगा. So you take any two opposite numbers, one positive ले लो और एक negative ले लो. images will be same. So graph पे ये कुछ it will look like this. And what about the 1 1 function? How will it look like? Suppose I draw a line y equal to x or fx equal to x. Just plot, take some points, you will get a line like this. Now see, for every x we will get a single value. For this value we are getting a particular y, for this again a different y, for this different y, for this different y, for this different y. In this case दो different value के लिए two different values in domain set can't have the same images in the co-domain set. तो ग्राफ पे ये कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा. So I think you have understood the 1 1 function. It is also known as injection or injective function. Now in the next video I will discuss about the onto function. So do like, share and subscribe. Comment as well.